Alright, it's time for another episode of Cooking with Jeff. This time it is slow cooker pulled pork sandwiches. So we're going to start out by making our own barbecue sauce here. We're going to use a whole bottle of ketchup. Forgot to grab my spoon. Go ahead and add some of that honey bear honey. If your honey isn't a bear, it's not good honey. I'm gonna add some onion powder. Add in some cinnamon. Some paprika. A couple of teaspoons of garlic, minced garlic. Some ground black pepper. Some salt. Some granulated sugar. Some rice wine. A little bit of brown sugar there. Give yourself a good amount of that Worcestershire sauce. Go ahead and give that a nice good whisk. Get a little more Worcestershire. Whisk it up. Hit it with some more salt.
Hey, you hear that? Look at here. They're coming. They're coming. We gonna have a
Whisk it on in. Final taste. We like it. Got our pork shoulder there with our slow cooker. Gonna coat the bottom in some Q sauce. Make sure it's all around the bottom. That looks pretty good right there. Take our pork shoulder, just throw it right on in. Hit it with some of that Q sauce. Make sure it's covered adequately. Now we're going to hit the sides with some beer. Alright, it's ready to go into the slow cooker, so we'll put it on in there. Now I'm going to pressure cook mine for the sake of this video, so it's nice and short, but if you use the slow cooker on low, you want to do it like 6 to 8 hours till it's tender. Alright, before we let it start cooking, we're going to hit it with some liquid smoke also. And you could probably hit your barbecue sauce with that as well, it'll make it better. But anyway, time to make our coleslaw dressing. First thing we're going to hit it with is some mayo. Let's go on and heap it on in there. Then we're going to take some crema or sour cream, hit it with some of that. We'll take our mirin, pour it in. Gotta have that salty, so hit it with that salt. And that ground pepper. The black variety. And we're going to start to whisk it together.
They're coming. They're coming. We're going to have a party.
Hit it with some sugar. And some more of that mirin. Gonna need a little more mirin to thin it out a bit. You don't want it too thick. That is looking pretty good right there. Gotta give it the old taste test. And it's nailed. And dump it over that nice cabbage, purple cabbage and carrot mixture we got there. Go ahead and get ourselves our spoon back by us there and stir it on in. Make sure everything's coated evenly and nicely. Then you go ahead and put that in the fridge for at least a couple hours just so it stays nice and cold and the cabbage wilts a little bit. Just stir it on around. Whoops, I dropped some. Alrighty. Now with that, our pork shoulder is done. We're going to go ahead and let the pressure out. And open our lid, and can't see it too great, but that is a fully cooked through and tender pork shoulder. So we're just going to start shredding, and while we do that, we'll take out the bone as well, because you obviously don't want a big bite of bone. There you go. Get that guy out of there. And just continue shredding till it's your desired consistency. There we go. It's looking nice and shredded. Now we're going to take it and put it in a container, and we're going to use a strainer spoon to get all the meat out. You want some juices, but you don't want all the juice. So just get it all out of there. There we go. And we'll start building our sandwich. I got these Hawaiian burger buns. Works out good for barbecue pulled pork. Take some of the pork, just slap it right on. I'm hungry again now. Sure you get a nice layer on the bottom of that. You don't want to skimp yourself out. Go ahead and grab a slice of cheddar cheese because I like cheese, so I put it on mostly everything. There you go, some cheese. I'll top that with some coleslaw. You may not like to do it this way. You could stop wherever you'd like. You know cheese, whatever, but I like coleslaw on there, so I put it on. And of course, I also like to hit it with some dill pickles, so we're going to grab a few of those and put them on. And top that with some crunchy onions. There you have it. There's barbecue pulled pork sandwich slow cooker. We'll see you guys next time. Hope you liked the video.